Hey guys, Bug Out back here. I'm going to do a review of my current Bug Out bag. I've been putting this together for a little while now. Just thought of some of the essentials that I'll need. I'm not preparing for a specific scenario, but basically being able to be ready for any kind of scenario. This should be able to get me to where I need to go, help me survive for a minimum of 3 days. If I stretch out what I have, then it's a possibility that I could last a little bit longer, but it's designed for about 3 days. I'm going to start by going by what's on the outside, and we'll go from the pockets from there. This is my assault pack, compact assault pack by Condor. Most of the stuff that I got on here honestly was on Amazon. Great products, great price. Of course I got to represent the 12 Survivors, awesome company, makes a lot of good survival gear. I plan on getting a good bit more stuff from them here in the near future. But check them out, 12 Survivors. Starting with some of the stuff here on the outside, of course I've got my stainless steel water canteen, carabiner side here. I have my Gerber Prodigy, and added my wife actually added a nice lanyard for me on that. This thing is razor sharp, had a very good factory sharpness. I went ahead and sharpened it to my likings, but it had an amazing factory sharpness. Very happy with that. That's my survival knife. The pack itself, this is full, but I can actually add a good bit more for being a compact assault pack. It actually has a ton of room. It's also got a water bladder spot here, which I actually am in the process of cleaning, but I have a 2-liter hydration bladder. Going on this side here, I've got my little pocket sharpener here, keychain sharpener. It's got the coarse and the fine grip on it. Honestly, this has been one of the best small, cheap plastic sharpeners I have ever had. Sharpens amazingly. Onto my axe here. I added a strider weave lanyard to my SOG Fast Hawk. Just to show you guys that real quick. So essentially for mostly a camp axe kind of purpose, but this thing is very tactical. It's very well made, very sturdy. It's got your axe end, it's got a hammer end, and it's got an axe pick end. That's about all that I carry on the outside. On the sides. On the front straps here, I just keep a very basic multi-tool pocket knife. Has a knife, screwdriver, some of the basics there. On this side I keep a, I believe it's a 75 lumen or so, little mini flashlight, so when it's on my shoulders I have it right there to my access and my disposal. Same with the knife, just so it's quick access. On the moving on to the outside here, I've got the EMT pouch. I believe this is also by Condor. If I'm not right on that, then I'll confirm with that. What I like about this, I added the red handle so that I can quickly tell somebody if I have to have them and go get my pack which one's my EMT pack. But I like that, number one, it sits on here with the molly weapon, but it also rips right off, so it's nice and easy for carry. I won't go into much detail with this as far as what's inside, because it's very essential for any kind of a first aid kit kind of stuff. I also maybe have some things that some people might not have thought about right off the bat. Move this guy out of the way so you can see. In one of the pouches I have your basic face mask, cotton swabs, latex-free gloves, alcohol swabs, antibiotic, tweezers, nail clippers. I've got my medicine, so like painkillers, allergy medicine, anti-diarrhea pills, definitely very important. I added a spork knife spoon tool. This one I dedicate specifically for any kind of a medical reason that I might have to. Waterproof tape, suntan lotion, moleskin for blisters, giant gauze pads. This has all my Band-Aids, burn creams, I wear contacts, so I keep a spare sealed contact lens case, as well as contact solution, as well as sealed up spare contacts. I also will have glasses, spare glasses in my pack for the vision impaired, unfortunately. So like I said, I'm not going to go into too much detail on that because it's fairly basic. So going on into the main compartment here, what I do like about this pack is just how wide it opens up. I can actually lay it all the way out. This real quick, this is just a waterproof bag. It's not watertight, but it's waterproof. I honestly just keep, all I have in here right now is spare toilet paper, an essential for any kind of wilderness survival. I've got a multi-use flashlight, little tool, and it has a hanging thing on it, so if I need to hang it somewhere and work off of that. I also have some gum in here, certain little things in life that just make you happy. I've got my U.S. Army First Aid Manual. I know some of the basics on first aid, but it's always good to have a refresher, and who better than the U.S. Army. I have maps. I don't know why I've seen a lot of bug out bags people don't have maps. You have to remember that sometimes in certain scenarios, whether it's weather, on civil unrest, whatever, or civil unrest, there might be some reason that the grid's down. So having a map of your state and your region could be very important. Waterproof playing cards, because we might get bored and these will last for a good while. I have, these are actually emergency biscuits. They're high in fat and calories, so very important in any kind of a survival scenario. They are each, I believe, 400 calories a piece, and I've got 5 of them in here. Of course, paracord. I've got an orange and a red. I typically like to use colors that can be seen, so either A, I can see them and know what I'm working with, or B, somebody else can see me if I'm trying to get rescued. I've got just an extra cheap little carabiner water bladder, because you can never have too many things to carry water in. This is kind of cool. This is an LED strobe light. Not strobe light, like a glow stick basically. I see a lot of people put glow sticks, but glow sticks can expire, and also if they get cracked in your pack, they're no good. Rubber bands, because you never know when you're going to need rubber bands. A bandana can be used for water filtration, many uses for a bandana, keeping yourself cool. It's got a little pocket right here that I have designated solely for an emergency cell phone, extra cables, cell phone charger. Even though if the grid's down, you'll still be able to call 911. Hopefully they're in a situation where 911 is not jeopardized. In this little pack over here, got some random goodies. I've got 9-volt batteries. I like these because they're one of the only batteries that actually have a positive and negative that are exposed. So you can hook wires up to, you can start fires with them with some steel wool, whatever you need to do. I've got some beef jerky. Beef jerky lasts for a good while, and I just like beef jerky. This is actually turkey jerky. I know, food needs to be healthy during an apocalypse, right? I've got a poncho, rain poncho, for obvious reasons. I have a good rain coat as well, but the poncho just helps. I've got ready-to-eat tuna that actually lasts for a good while. I like little simple pleasures in life, and if I have to go out hunting and killing my own fish, you know what, damn it, I'm going to have some seasoning. Same thing if I need to sweeten anything. I have these little free samples that I get online, so I have sweetener. And I've got some random spare batteries. I have more batteries in this pack. But that's it for this compartment. We're going to go on to the next. Alright, so moving on to the second compartment here. This one doesn't fold out quite the same, but it's still plenty durable, plenty of space here. I've got an additional face mask, and because I'm cheesy, it has a skull on it. This can be used for just keeping dust, bugs, whatever I need out of the way. Also have another filtration option if needed. This little pack here, I keep it in my bag right now. If I'm out doing something, it's going to actually be on my hip somewhere. This is just a little go-to bag. if I am doing something where I'm not going to have my entire backpack on. And it's just got some basic tools. So it's got a little like 4-in-1 pen size screwdriver set. I have a felt tip pen. I know everyone likes tactical pens, well I just don't have one right now. I've got super glue. You never know when super glue is going to come in handy. Back here I also have more latex-free gloves. I have alcohol swabs, band-aids, some of your just basic first aid kit stuff. Also have an emergency heat blanket, those little silver blankets that fold up like yay big. I've got that in there just in case. I've got spare batteries. I've got personal information such as copies of driver's license, social security number. During certain times of maybe civil unrest or whatever may need be, you need some kind of form of identification. I also keep X amount of cash. You don't need to know how much, but I keep cash on it as well. Face mask again, more band-aids. Hex keys, because I don't know if you guys have ever paid attention, but anything industrial-wise, or a lot of your knives, or guns, ARs, shotguns, a lot of different type of tools that you use the hex key. So I have a various amount of hex keys and sizes. I've got a very basic pocket knife, batteries. So this is just my little quick grab and go-to. If I'm not going to have my backpack, hopefully I'll have some just very basic things that might help me along the way. I have my 511. I believe this is also by Condor. I've got a lot of Condor stuff. They're good quality and a lot more affordable than like Maxpedition. 511 tactical gloves. These are the Grip series. Very durable. I like them. I've got a small pouch. It unfolds into a bigger pouch just for carrying stuff. Something my wife gave me, which is just a, I call it the bucket o' randomness, but it's good if you need to carry stuff, and it's just got some very basic stuff in here that she had. Antiseptic towels, I got some string, I got some bunion protectors, safety pins, razor blade. I'm sure I can find other stuff to put in here eventually as well. This is my fire bag. Call it that because, of course, it has all my fire stuff in here. I've got my matches, my waterproof, windproof matches. You're supposedly able to actually dunk them in water as well, and they relight themselves. I haven't tested that out yet. Various types of lighters. I have just your good old-fashioned Bic lighter. I've got a torch lighter. I've got backup strikers for my matches. And I've got your good old-fashioned flint magnesium lighter. Facial tissue, because damn it, I don't care if it's the apocalypse, I'm going to blow my nose, and I want it to be comfy. Also simple pleasures, toothpaste, little travel toothbrush, and this is actually sun protection for your lips. I don't know if you ever had a sunburn on your lips, but it fucking sucks. Remember those cheapo glow sticks I was talking about? Well, there you go. And then dryer lint. That is for my Tinder. Simple as that. Got lots of dryer lint. Over in this little back pouch, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, so I'll pull stuff out. I have a little mini fold-up magnifying glass. I don't know who lies and says you can't use a magnifying glass to start a fire. You damn sure can. I've done it plenty of times. I got that. I've got two different little pocket forms of insect repellent. This one is the Off Deep Woods. This is the Repel 100 DEET. I don't know if you can go more than that, but that's 10 hours of protection because I don't like to be eaten alive by bugs. In the back I have more batteries. I've got AA's and AAA's. Always good to have batteries. And another emergency blanket, as we were talking about. And that is it for that pouch. So real quick, I want to go to the next couple compartments, but I did realize I did forget something else that I have on the outside here. This is just a survival whistle. It's ridiculously loud. It's by the Les Stroud series. And of course I've got random carabiners out here on the outside. In here, obviously I just have glasses case with high quality, yet affordable, polarized glasses, sunglasses. Go to the next compartment. I kind of call this my tools compartment because it's got random tools and stuff I need. I try to organize stuff as much as possible, so I dedicate this one to various types of tools. So I've got in here, of course, a flashlight, very bright flashlight, also with an emergency signal option. Very sturdy, tactical kind of flashlight. It doesn't have the bam you in the face kind of thing, but you know, I have other tools for that. I have a straw with filter. This kind's a little bit different than ones you might have seen where you just stick in the water and start drinking. I honestly don't believe anything can be filtered that quickly. This one, you actually drop the filter in a water bottle or some kind of water source for a little while, let it filter itself, then you can drink it. I would still suggest boiling it and doing whatever you can to filter it before you drink it. Got my Gerber multi-tool. This one I do like. It is not as fancy as some of like the Leatherman ones and some of the other ones that you might have seen before, but it's got like a knife, it's got pliers, it's got my screwdrivers, and I like that it also has a carabiner option built right in, as well as belt loop. Once again, I've got a fork, a spoon, knife, kind of little combo there. That can be for eating or other tools that I need. I've got Saber Red pepper spray, mace. This is the foam version, so it's actually a little bit better, and it lasts longer than most other grades as well. I've got a fancy contact case with a mirror. The mirror can either be used for signaling or simply putting my damn contacts back in. This is kind of an underestimated thing I see left out of a lot of bug out bags. It is a sewing kit. At least this one looks a little bit more manly, right? But you think about it, stuff's going to get torn, stuff that you want to keep together, so I have a sewing kit. More batteries. You can never have too many batteries, right? Military sighting compass, and I added my own paracord 550 lanyard on it, but nice good sighting compass with its own little case, and has a good belt loop on it in case I need to do that. This is for my ammunition. I keep the cotton balls in it to help keep some of the moisture out because I live in Florida. But I have my just straight up full metal jackets for my 45. I've got HydroShock 45 ammo, and my wife has a 9mm, so in case I ever have to use her firearm, I have hollow point 9mm and a few full metal jacket 9mm. So just some backup ammo. Iodine tablets for water purification. Am I forgetting anything? I also have just another pocket knife. It's actually the first one I got in Boy Scouts. Sharpen that up. So that's what I have in my kit. Like I said, everything that I have in here is to get me from point A to point B within 3 days. If I stretch everything out, I can make it last a little bit longer. Hoping that I never have to experience that, but as always, be prepared. So guys, that was my bug out bag. I'll give a more detailed review on some of the other stuff that I have as well, just for survival stuff. This is just kind of a quick display of some of the stuff that I have. I've got my Gerber machete, very durable sheath. My SOG Jungle Primitive, love this thing, give a more detailed review. And then of course 12 Survivors, got this awesome survival knife from 12 Survivors with a sheath. But guys, that was my bug out bag review. For the ladies, you can go ahead and check out the video as well for my wife's bug out bag, because we know that women's survival is going to be a little bit different than men's survival, but either way, survival is survival. So as always, be prepared.